Are you a woman entrepreneur who feels called to do your business? Are you praying and hoping for more clients and more success? However, you're stuck and it's not happening. And sometimes you wonder deep down, is it me? Good news, you're in luck, because today we're going to talk about 3 bizarre things that over the last decade of coaching and mentoring and empowering women entrepreneurs that I have noticed unknowingly, things that we do as women entrepreneurs, Christian women entrepreneurs, that secretly sabotage our success. Myself included, I only speak from experience. The scary part is if you don't realize you're doing it, then you're going to start questioning if you were even called to your business in the first place. And it's not that you weren't called, it's just that you might be accidentally sabotaging your own success. You probably clicked this video because you know something's off. Let's take a look at the very first one. I put this one first because I think it's one of the most important ones to talk about. Bizarre thing number 1 is looking for answers everywhere except through God. It's embarrassing to tell you that I was guilty of this. This is what I did in my business. I've done it. And as a Christian, I'm mortified. I was a lukewarm Christian. In fact, I made a video about it. I was a lukewarm Christian and this is what happened. I will link that video down below. It is my absolute most popular video on my channel because it's true. It's true. And here's the thing. When you are lukewarm, it means you're not walking closely with God. You're not in relationship with him and you don't know him that well. You don't know his word. And that's what I was doing. And what happens is in my business, you become anxious, you become doubtful, you become desperate, and you start looking for answers in your business. Even in your life, you'll start looking for answers everywhere but to God. Over the last 10 years, I have watched smart, talented, very passionate, driven, ambitious women turn to things like tarot cards and psychics and manifestation coaches and astrology, affirmations and mantras and meditation, past life regression, and like so many things because we're just looking for some clarity in our business. You know, how many times have you heard a coach or even caught yourself saying, you know, I'm going to ask the universe? I used to find myself doing this because I felt like I had to stay neutral in my coaching business in order to get clients. And I know a lot of women coaches in our industry feel like they need to do that. And so instead of saying God, they will say the universe or higher power, higher self, like all of these things. And none of these are true. A lot of us will turn to signs from the universe or will resort to pulling cards for business strategy and advice. Have you ever done this? But I will tell you from a faith perspective, from a Christian perspective, this is a very dangerous thing to do. You just have to remember that the enemy is prowling around like a roaring lion at any moment, looking to devour someone who is willing to listen. He comes disguised as an angel of light. Like the tarot cards, they're gorgeous, they're beautiful. It sounds spiritual. It sounds wonderful. It just sounds so mystical. It sounds harmless, but it's really truly not. It slowly creeps in over time. If you stay neutral in your business, you're actually opening the door. Maybe you hire a coach who is not biblical. They'll start using some of these strategies and tactics, pulling cards. I actually hired a coach a couple years ago and unknowingly, I didn't know, I got on one of our coaching calls and she started doing a money ritual, burning incense and doing just crazy things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going to help me grow my business. So if you ever find yourself wondering or doubting, you know, God gives us discernment for a reason. If you feel like something is a little bit off, this isn't sounding right, sounds a little too good to be true, I promise you this, Mercury retrograde has nothing to do with your business, whether it's going to grow or not. I can remember for years, people I hung out with would tell you, don't make any major business decisions this week because Mercury is in retrograde. I'm like, what in the world does that have to do with anything? But people in the coaching world talk about this all the time. A couple years ago, people were freaking out about the Lionsgate portal. I promise you, your business has nothing to do with the stars or portals or retrogrades or planets. Okay. Your business has to do everything to do with being obedient to God, being faithful, praying, fasting, having good strategy, being a person of integrity, and serving over selling. So you're like, well, what do I do? You got to stay grounded in God's truth. Get in a community of other Christian coaches, of other believers where you can share these things and stay accountable to your faith. You can ask God and seek wisdom, gives it generously. Maybe that's not you. Maybe you're not one of those people who are falling for the, tarot cards and looking for universe. The bizarre thing number 2 that women entrepreneurs do is they never actually sell. How many times have you said to yourself, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be cheesy. Like, look, I can go sell a washing machine for Sears or whatever, Home Depot, but I definitely can't sell my own worth. I can't sell my own knowledge and information and experience. I cannot do it. I feel salesy. I feel cheesy. I just feel so icky. How many times have you said this? And I know that's what a lot of people are afraid of, is they don't want to come across as salesy and cheesy and weird. But like I said in my other video, if you're tired of not getting clients, try this. I'll link it down below. Just like that video, I will tell you, it is a mindset. If you actually take your mindset from I'm selling them to I'm serving them and I have something amazing that I can help them with, then you will never have to sell again a day in your life. Just like I said in my previous video. My point is, if you add value to someone's life, if you do it with integrity and you serve people and you make sure that you bring value, then you're not being salesy, you're not being pushy. You are just offering and inviting them to come work with you. So action step, learn to identify buying signals. If you do a program or something and then people are like, wait, how do I keep going? How do I keep doing this? That is a buy signal. That is a sign that they know that you know something that they do not, and they are looking for that answer. So all you have to do is say, hey, let's set up a quick phone call. Let's just see if it's a match. Let's see if I can help you. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, who knows? But if you never invite, no one will ever accept the invitation. Okay, but even if, let's just say we're not asking for signs from the universe anymore, maybe we know how to sell, there's still one other one that I have found very, very common. Bizarre thing number 3 is constant comparison. So do you ever pick up your phone or go on your computer and you start scrolling to get inspiration or ideas, maybe even to relax? It doesn't even matter. And you're constantly finding yourself, comparing yourself to other people who do what you do. Because trust me, the algorithm knows what you do and it's going to send you other people that do what you do. It is. And do you ever catch yourself feeling less than? Do you ever catch yourself feeling like behind? Do you ever feel like, say to yourself, I suck, I'm a loser? So constant comparison will absolutely sabotage your business. And so when I first launched my YouTube channel, I can tell you I was constantly I wanted to launch my channel for the longest time. And when I finally did, I was comparing myself to people I'd been watching for like 10 years. I was literally comparing my channel to theirs. And there actually were people who started, there's one person I can think of. He started his channel like the same week as I did. And I can tell you right now, if you go there right now, old Mike doing new things or something like that, has more subscribers, more views. He's been monetized longer. Like, he is doing better. The enemy loves to whisper in our ear. He loves to make us feel less than. He loves to make us feel like we're boring, we're stupid, we're too fat, we're too thin, we're too young, we're too old, we're not smart enough, we're not funny enough, we're whatever. Action step is, anytime you're scrolling through on the internet or you're looking or researching or whatever, whatever you're doing, if you are finding yourself coming across someone or something that makes you feel less than, I actually created another video about this last year. I'll try to link it down below too, but you have to unfollow or unfriend that person. You just have to. I can't tell you how many people I have unfriended and unfollowed, not to be mean or cruel, like they'll never know, but I just can't see it. I just can't see it. I have to protect my mind. I have to protect my heart. I have to protect my business. So comparison is like you're planting your own garden, and instead of fertilizing and watering your seeds, your garden, your business, your calling, we are over here watching our neighbors' flowers bloom. Their flowers are blooming, and we're like, hey, wait, her flowers are blooming. Wow. We're yelling this, watching her flowers bloom. Our soil, our garden is drying out. It's not flourishing. So God didn't call you to grow her garden. He didn't call you to grow her flowers. He called you to grow yours. So I'm curious, which one of these is killing your business? Is it the constant comparison? Maybe, just maybe, let me know in the comment section below. Are you not inviting people to work with you? Do you not have a way to sell that feels authentic to you? Or are you looking to everywhere for answers except for God? Are you asking the universe for answers, or are you seeking God in prayer and fasting and through wise counsel? So let me know in the comment section below. I'm very curious, and let me know if you have other things that are sabotaging you or your business. And if you're wanting to get more clients, I actually made a free guide for you, 5 easy ways to start getting coaching clients. It's free, it's complimentary. Just down below in the description box below, just click it and you will get it. I promise you do not have to be tech savvy. You don't have to be a tech guru or marketing guru. I promise all of these things I have done and my students have done all, and they all work. I promise you still to this day. So grab that free guide, and until next time, I will see you in my next video.